What's up, Supreme Suplex? Hope everything is going well. Man, I struggled through Raw today, man. Like, truly struggled. Like, more than I've normally struggled. Like, oh man, I'm so tired. That was hard to watch. Hard to sit through. Not gonna lie with you. Like, I mean, I had the debate on one TV, had Raw on the other, and even with that, man, Raw was just so hard to get through. Well, man, if you're in here, if you want to share this so we can get some more people up in here, that'd be awesome. I'm so tired, I don't even want to share. Like, that's how tired I am. Just like, this Raw made me so sleepy. Let me just share it a little bit. Oh man. Like, oh my god, there wasn't even anything really to talk about when it came to Raw. It was so mediocre. Like, so many things pissed me off with Raw tonight. Oh man, I'll get into it in a minute, but shit, it was so What did you think of Raw, man? Like, were you into Raw? Was Raw good for you? Like, actually, I didn't do a live review for Clash of Champions either, so curious to see what you guys thought of that. Just talking. Hashtag Raw. Hashtag WWE. Hashtag WWE Raw. Let me see if I find a gift. Oh fuck, I forgot I have that shit set over there. I feel like this is probably the most tired I've ever been doing one of these reviews. Like, man, like, what do we take away from Raw last night? Like, what the hell was there? Like, being real, like, was there anything even remotely half interesting on Raw? Like, it's crazy. I can't even think of one. I can't even think of anything. Yeah, SmackDown is destroying Raw. Like, it's not even close. And I've been feeling that way for a while. Like, I was so upset about the people that were going to Raw, thinking that Raw was going to just, like, have all the talent. But less talent on SmackDown has made SmackDown work harder and do more stuff. Like, Raw is just coasting, and fuck, man, like, today was so fucking boring, man. Like, I don't know, man. I'm gonna go through it. I went and figure out what, like, if there was anything even worth discussing, because I can't even, like, it was such a bad show. Make sure, as always, guys, if you guys are watching, you guys can comment, interact with me. We have a conversation. If you guys want, you guys can share on social media so other people can come and join in the conversation. I was thoroughly way more entertained by the debate. I found the debating to be fun as fuck. The debate, like, fun and like scary, fun in a scary the world is gonna end kind of way, but fun nonetheless. Man, I'll get started soon, guys. Let me make sure I got these shits set up right. This should be intro. Of course it doesn't work. Intro, no. Of course it doesn't work. What the fuck? that? Like, why don't my hotkeys work, man? That doesn't make any sense. There we go. Oh, fuck. I don't want to drink coffee because then I'll stay up. Oh man, but Raw was bad. All right, let's see if this damn thing has if they've updated anything. No, come on, Raw, update your shit, man. It's half an hour later. Update your shit. Oh, like I wanted to update their website so I could have some images and shit. I literally just want them to put the last match up. That's it. So one more, like just the last match. I'll wait like a couple minutes. Yeah, but Raw, man. And then like Clash of Champions, like, oh man, it was just not a good week for Raw. For Raw this. Oh my god. Hopefully SmackDown tomorrow gets me more entertained and engaged, because right now I am I'm struggling just trying to even figure out if I want to like what to talk about. Like I'm looking right now and I'm like, what do we talk about? Like what happened on Raw? Honestly, what happened on Raw? Like what happened on Raw? Oh my god, what happened on Raw? I don't know. I know Mick Foley spazzed out on Twitter. Not spazzed out, but let me see what Mick Foley did on Twitter. Anyone claiming to be a wrestling fan complaining about the finish of Sheamus Cesaro needs to take a moment and kiss my arse. What the fuck is that? Why is Mick Foley turning into a fucking heel? Like, why is he being a dick? Yeah, people were mad at the Sheamus Cesaro thing because it was a fucking ending that nobody wanted to see. Like, we wanted to see a winner. No, and instead what you decided to do was you decided to do a shitty finish because you wanted to put them into a tag team and you needed a way out of that. Like, neither one of these guys, like, you get that people watching that were like, okay, maybe this will make those guys relevant, and then what you end up doing is like, oh no, we were fucking trolling you guys. These guys were never going to be fucking relevant. No, they're not going to be in the title picture. They're going to be all about the tag team division now. Fuck it, man. It's so weird. I was watching Raw on my tablet via YouTube and the debate. Raw is not good storylines, etc. Not good. Yeah, it's not. It's like, it's calling Raw not good is like, it's like an understatement, guys. Like, Raw was really, like, okay, I'm like Mr. Positive, all right? Like, I try to stay pretty positive when it comes to these things, right? I don't like to be negative because, you know, being negative isn't that much fun to me. But, like, it was, like, as I'm going, I'm like, yesterday, Clash of Champions saw good matches, bad storylines. Today, we saw less good matches, but, again, bad storylines. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, I don't, man, I'm making me mad. Alright, man, let's get started. Like, let's get started soon. Let me pause. Alright, so what's gonna happen here is, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, what I do is Mick Foley's a horrible GM. I don't know, he's something. I do an intro here so I can cut out the beginning, and then once I do the intro, I talk about the entire show, and from then on, after that's over, we have a discussion about what happened. If you guys interact with me in the chat, then we'll have a great conversation and we'll get some back and forth. But if not, then I'll just give you guys my thoughts and go from there. Come on, WWE sucks. Like, I'm gonna show you guys what WWE is doing right now, and it's fucking pissing me off. WWE is straight up being dicks. Like, look at this. Like, this is the thing. They don't have their latest matchup. And this is how I usually do my reviews. Like, I like showing the pictures. But no, WWE does not want to fucking update their thing. There we fucking go. Nope. What the fuck? God damn it. Do they update at 12? Is that what's happening? Yeah, Mick Foley, I don't get it. Like, Mick Foley, like, and then he's standing up for it, but like, it's not even him. He's not the guy that books these matches. Just like, he's not. So for him saying that, oh, like, if you're anyone claiming to be a wrestling fan complaining about the finish, what? Like, come on, Mick Foley. Like, seriously, like, don't be a jackass. It was a finish that people were pissed about because it was a finish that meant absolutely nothing. Like, it's like, and then as for the fucking debate, the debate was just, it was funny. Like I was watching it, and Donald Trump talks like he talks very uneducated. He says some dumb shit. He can't. His sentences make absolutely no sense. It's just all over the place for him. The Falcons win 45-32. All right. I don't know. This is fucking. Come on, WWE. I just need WWE. I just need you to do one thing for me, goddammit. I just need you to update your fucking page so I can get over Raw already. Like, I just want to go through Raw. Come on. Just want to go through Raw. That's it. Like, you're just making me take longer here because I want to show pictures. But I don't know. What's up with you guys, man? What's up? Like, what have you guys been doing? See any good movies? Played any good video games? How was Clash of Champions for most of you guys? I mean, I did my review. I put it up there. I actually just put up another video, which I'm going to show you guys. Let me find it first. So this video was supposed to go up yesterday, but WWE in their awesome copyright claim kept hitting me, and it took forever, so I ended up having to like keep doing it today. But I put up a video for I'll show you guys. Bam! Look at my pretty face, and it is the top 10. It's top 10 videos of WWE Clash of Champions or Night of Champions. So you guys definitely want to check that out while you guys are waiting here. Just go to the channel. It's the latest video I put up. It's 10 through 1, of course, and here's a little tease. Number 10 is Triple H versus CM Punk. So I did that. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Like it didn't come out bad, but I've done better ones. Like I really dug the Batman one, but I feel like a little bit more self-conscious about this one. So maybe you guys actually enjoy it more than I. Like maybe I'm too close to it and I don't think it's as good as it is, but I don't know. I liked it. So let me know if you guys check it out. That'd be awesome. Yeah, so I did that. It's a bit late. I have a worst one coming out tomorrow. The top 10 worst. But of course, got to get around that WWE claiming system. I got to figure out that. So the worst one's coming up tomorrow. And then after that, I've got some zombie ones that I'm working on that I'm not sure if I should do now or if I should wait till October. But I don't know. Maybe I got some video game ones that I want to work on. So if you guys ever have suggestions, just leave them in the comments below and I'll do them. I mean, Walking Dead, I got another one that I'm working on for the best episodes. So that's going to be coming out soon. And of course, I'm going to have some more WWE ones that I'm going to need suggestions on. Like, what kind of suggestions would you guys think I should do for another top 10 WWE video? The club is watered down. Trust me. Once WWE gets their shit together, I'm going to, like, if we're being real, like, this review is going to be a rant. Like, this review is going to be very ranty. Like, no joke. Like, I don't know how it's not a rant for me. Like, I have no idea how it's, like, what I'm about to do today is not going to be a rant. Because there is so much upsetness that I have here. So, yeah, I'll be, as soon as WWE gets their shit together here with this thing, I'll talk about it. But there's so much oh my God, it's such a joke. Like, it's such a joke. They fix it. Yes, they fucking fixed it. Thank Jesus. All right. There's not gonna wait. I bet they didn't put pictures up. Where are we? What the fuck? That's last week. Where am I? Where am I? Okay, we're good. All right, guys. Well, this is how I was gonna do it. I don't have that many pictures, but this is what we're gonna do. So, like I said before, I'll be right back. And I'm gonna do I got the intro 10 seconds long, and I'll be right back. Hopefully it has sound. One of these times it didn't have sound, but hopefully it has sound. So I'll be right back. All right. Let me get to that. Here, I think it's supposed to be X. Nope. Alright, so I'm gonna do that over because I fucked that up. Before I get that over, I'm just because like I have my hotkeys, but I had to switch them because they weren't working. So is it Z? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. And then I gotta remember that it's no, it's not V. It's not the fuck. It's V. Yes, it's okay. So ZV. All right. So if you're here, I'll be right back. 10 seconds, and we'll talk Raw. All right. We're gonna talk about Raw. Talk about all the greatness that it was. How amazing Raw was. How I can't wait to talk about Raw. How Raw is like the most amazing show ever. Like how people need to always watch Raw. Raw is the must-watch show. There's nothing wrong with Raw. Yeah, we're gonna talk about all that good stuff. So let me just set everything up for me. And be back in 10 seconds. What's up, jabronis? Steven here, and welcome to yet again another WWE Raw review, recap, reaction. I'm going to give you guys the results of tonight's Raw, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm usually Mr. Positive, but tonight I am not Mr. Positive. Tonight, I am not a happy camper, because if we're being real, guys, Raw sucked. Raw was so not good tonight. It was not good. It was not good, guys. Not good at all. As always, if you like what I do here, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. If you're in the chat when I do this live, I do them on Raw. Right after Raw happens, I put up this live review around this time, like whenever Raw decides to put up the pictures on their website so I can have some images to show you guys. Whenever they do that, that's when I decide to go live. So today it was about 11:45 when they got it up there on their website. And we're going to talk about Raw. Where do we start? If you miss Raw, don't worry. You didn't miss anything. Like, you really didn't miss anything on Raw. Like there was nothing to like miss. Raw was just kind of there. Like, I was actually trying to think what Raw did that was worth watching. And Raw did exactly what they did yesterday when it came to Clash of Champions, where they gave you pretty good matches filled with horrible stories that didn't make a lot of sense. So first off, we had a lot of rematches, or several rematches. One rematch that we had was Roman Reigns versus Rusev. So part of me was like, oh, maybe they'll give the belt back to Rusev because fans aren't happy and Roman, whatever. But no, this match went on. It was a great match. I very much enjoyed this match. I thought it was a lot of fun. In the end, it ended up in a double count out because both competitors just were beating the living shit out of each other. I do like how strong they made Rusev. Like, Rusev came off extremely strong. He was whooping the shit out of Roman. It was like fucking amazing. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I enjoyed the shit out of it, but the end game had a shitty result. It ended with the double count out or disqualification or some shit like that, whatever. Rusev starts using a chair. Then, of course, Roman gets the upper hand at one point after Rusev was destroying him. And then Roman does this thing where he brings out the chair and he just sits there with the championship, which is the picture that you're seeing right there. He does that. Then after that, he picks up the chair and then he just beats the shit out of he hits Rusev one time and that's it. So Roman, there's so many NB fucking tweeners right now in WWE. Like, whatever happened to heels and faces? There's like the New Day, Roman, Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins. They're all fucking in-betweeners. Even Rusev gives me some in-between stuff. He seems like a heel and then I don't know. So this match was a good match, but it was pointless. Nothing happened. Nothing came from it. It didn't add to the story really, at all. I don't even know what happened. So yeah, that's what happened there. So that was that one. Let's get to that. Yeah, this is when Roman decided to beat the shit out of Rusev for no reason. So again, let's do this again. You're making Rusev look like a bitch. Rusev is looking so fucking weak. Like, how is Rusev is looking like a straight up bitch. Like, you are ruining fucking Rusev, and it's a fucking joke. Like, what did Rusev do to piss people off? Like, why is Rusev being looked at as such a fucking joke? They are ruining the dude, and they are doing nothing with him. Upsetting as hell. Whatever. This match ends, and Roman's still the champion. We're gonna get a rematch of Hell in a Cell, which I'm sure Roman will win again because Roman's back in the spotlight. I mean, thank God he's got this belt because it keeps him out of the fucking main event. But still, the way that he's just destroying Rusev. Such a fucking joke, whatever. Hey, speaking of jokes, let's get to the next pair of jokes that we have here, and Doc Gallows and Luke. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. I call him Doc. That's what his own name used to be. Yes, it's another joke, ladies and gentlemen. Another fucking joke. They have decided to ruin the club. They are doing nothing with the club. It's so funny. It's so funny because they're ruining them. They have ruined the club. Like, I am super tired because Raw was fucking boring. What entertained me tonight and got me through Raw was the fact that I was watching the presidential debate. And there were so many things that WWE could have fixed. So I was watching this match, this tag team match with the New Day versus the club, or Gallows and Anderson, because they didn't call them club anymore. And I was like, okay, maybe they'll give the club the win and they'll get the belts now. Wrong, because that's not what happened. What ended up happening is that at Clash of Champions, Gallows and Anderson looked strong. They were booked strong. They lost in the end because the New Day did heelish things. But the New Day didn't do anything heelish in this match. Not really. This time, Gallows and Anderson took out Xavier Woods. At one point, the most interesting thing in this whole match was, at one point, somebody busted the shit out of Kofi Kingston, and he was bloody as hell. He was bloody, and it was crazy. But in the end, they end up winning. The New Day beat Anderson and Gallows, and it looks like they're going to go back to the back of the line because it looks like Mick Foley and whatever the fuck have another story they want to tell. What are they doing, guys? If you're in the chat right now, can anybody tell me what the fuck they're doing with the club? Like, can anybody tell me? Like, why did they ruin the club? I heard them saying that there was something I read or heard where they were saying that the club was put on Raw and separated from fucking AJ Styles because that was the way that they were gonna get the club over. This isn't getting the club over. This is the club doing absolutely jack shit. Like, who benefits from this? Like, if we're waiting for the New Day to break the record, guys, the New Day has 401. I believe the record is like 479. That's about 3 fucking more months. About 3 months, like 2.5. Like, what? Like, oh my god, like, I'm starting to hate the New Day. Like, and I like the New Day. I really do. I find them very entertaining. But their gimmick is getting boring because they keep doing the same shit. They come out, they do the same thing over and over and over again. And yeah, sometimes it's funny. But when you are becoming the John Cena of the tag team division, where you just never fucking lose, yeah, it's starting to bother me. And then you have Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, who came over and was supposed to be like this new energy brought into the tag team division. And what do you do with them? You make them constantly fucking lose. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's upsetting, and it's a joke. Like, I don't know how you guys feel. If you're in the chat, let me know if you guys think it's a fucking joke, because it's a joke what they're doing with the club. They're doing nothing with them. What the fuck's the point of them being there? They need to go over to SmackDown somehow. Do a trade. Do a trade for Breezango for the club. Like, you gotta get the club back with AJ. They have to go back with AJ. Look what AJ and look what SmackDown's doing. Look what SmackDown is doing. SmackDown is fucking amazing. Get them over there. Get them over there. You can make Gallows and Anderson and the Usos like the top heel team over there, and turn every other fucking team face. You gotta get them off of Raw because it's getting fucking ridiculous, guys. It's getting ridiculous. Like, and I'm Mr. Positive. I like to be positive. I try to stay as positive as possible. I don't like to be negative that often. Like, I don't want to, but you are ruining not ruining. You, like, the club is ruined the same way that Bray Wyatt and fucking the Wyatt family is ruined. Maybe not as bad, but it's pretty fucking close. Like, that's how I feel. Let's move on, because it's a fucking joke is what this is. Hey, another joke. Remember Bayley? Remember how everybody was excited to see Bayley? Like, Bayley's coming. Bayley has been she's like, what are they doing with Bayley? Bayley's been coming. Like, they're using Bayley to get beat up, to get pinned. She's the one that took the pin yesterday. She's already out of the picture. They have her doing a job, like a jobbers match. She's got a jobbers match where she's beating up randoms. And this is what Steven Larson have said over and over again. There's too many females and wrestlers on Raw that need to be protected. So the fact is that Bayley can't beat anybody of significance. So what do they have her do? They have her beat up a jobber. a nameless jobber because she can't beat Nia Jax. She's already beaten Dana Brooks like 3 times. Alicia Fox, she can't beat up her. Summer Rae, I believe, is hurt. When Paige and Emma come back, guess what they're going to be doing? They're going to be jobbing to Bayley. Like, they're going to be jobbing to Sasha Banks. Like, SmackDown is whooping their ass when it comes to like this whole thing. Like, who is writing SmackDown that is just so much better than Raw? It's not the 3 hours. Like, it's not the 3 hours because it's just what's happening isn't entertaining. Raw is using jobbers more than fucking anybody on the fucking like anywhere. Like, what the fuck? Like, why? Bayley defeats this girl, Anna Fields. That was the match. Whatever. It doesn't. But what for? What? She didn't even look strong. At one point, she was getting beat up by this girl. Like, what are they doing with Bayley? Like, I get that you want to set up Bayley versus Sasha, hopefully at SummerSlam, but having her kind of just be there doing nothing until like 7 months from now is very bad. Actually, 7 months from now, it's just stupid. What are you doing with Bayley? Do something with her. I 100% thought that they were gonna do a Bayley Nia Jax feud. Why they put Bayley in Raw if they do not have any idea? Yes, exactly. Why is Bayley on Raw if you have nothing fucking for her? Like, why? Because of the fact that Raw is Raw and you have to put the biggest names on Raw? That's clearly what it looks like. Like, oh, like when the draft happened, everybody was like, oh my God, Raw just took all the talent because all the big names went to Raw. And I'm actually happy now because SmackDown's fucking the shit. Like, I look forward to SmackDown more than anything. Like, I do. It's more entertaining. I enjoy the tag division. I enjoy the women's division. I love AJ. I love what they're doing with Cena, Dean, like the whole fucking division. The only problem that I have on SmackDown right now is what they're doing with Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. That's it. Everything else I'm super cool with. But this week on Raw, it was just fucking Bayley's just there doing nothing, being nothing. Oh my God. Make sure you guys, if you guys want, interact with me. Let me know what you guys think about everything I'm saying. Look at this. So let's talk about like the actual first highlight of the night. All right. So 1, 2, 3. This was like in the, like an hour and a half in, we got like something that I was thoroughly hardcore entertained by. And that is Cedric Alexander and Rick Swann versus Lince Dorado and Drew Gulak. Essentially, it's the cruiserweight match. And this cruiserweight match was the shit. Was the fucking shit. It was awesome. This tag team match was fucking awesome. So many good spots, a whole lot of fun. Like, I just enjoyed the shit out of this match. Like, I really did. It was thoroughly entertaining, and shit just went like the way you wanted it to. Like, I might just pop up some pictures because this shit was fucking entertaining. Like some really good spots. Everybody looked really strong. There was one point, let me see if I find it, that that this guy right here landed really wrong when Cedric hit his finisher. It was, let me see if I can find that picture because it was fucking, it looked brutal. Let me see if I can find it. Like, he landed like so awkwardly on his neck. Let's see if they got any pictures of it because it looked really bad. But like, I enjoyed the shit out of it. It was fun. It was fun. Nope, they don't have it here. But like, it was hard hitting. It was entertaining. Everybody looked good. And you want to know why? Because the cruiserweights right now, they're not overdoing it with their characters. They're not overdoing it with the stories. They're using the cruiserweights to entertain us, to fill time and entertain us. They're not giving them these random ass stories that they need to do, you know? And I dig that. Where the fuck am I? No, went too slow. So I guys truly dig that. I'm 100% on board. Oh my God, what the fuck? Keep scrolling down too much. Where am I? What the fuck? Oh, this thing took me to the wrong thing. Yeah, I thoroughly entertained. What the fuck? Okay, something went wrong there. Let's get back in here. But the cruiserweights match worked. It was super fun. It made sense. Oh yeah. So the next thing we're talking about is what they decided to do with Cesaro and Sheamus. So you guys remember that amazing feud that people weren't excited for but got on board for and were like thoroughly entertained by, and they were like, oh my God, whoever wins this feud is gonna be something. They're gonna be in the title picture, either the US or the Universal, or the way that I was thinking, I was like, it'd be super cool if Cesaro won, and he was like, well, you said any title, the title I want is on SmackDown. Bam, right there. You could have did it so easily. No, you decided to do a Clash of Champions. You decided to do a double, no disqualification or whatever. Like, not, what was it? It was like a count out. Neither one of these men could continue. They literally beat the shit out of each other. I get it. I get that it was a cool feud. But you know what? It would have been an even better thing if you wanted to go with this whole, oh, neither one of them win. You get them into the U.S. title picture, and you make that match a fatal 4-way, and then you add people to the Roman Reigns Rusev feud. That's how you do it. That's how you would have made it entertaining, WWE. Not whatever the fuck this was, where we're gonna make you a tag team. You're gonna be a tag team, and if we're being real, they're them as a tag team should just dominate everybody as long as they get together. But yeah, they decided that they're gonna be a tag team, and of course, when you're a tag team and there's not a lot of people that you can bury, what do? You do a squash match. Why? I don't know, because I don't know. It was a squash match. Cesaro and Sheamus versus Nick Coulter and Willis Williams. It's a squash match. Whatever. Cesaro and Sheamus go over. They weren't happy about it. That's how what happened there. What happened to the Shining Stars and the Enzo and Cass feud? Everybody thought that was going to be something that happened at Clash of Champions, like on the pre-show, but it wasn't even there. So fucking weird. All right, what do we got next? Oh, we got, look at this. Once again, Sasha and Charlotte in a feud again. Yay, they've been doing this shit for fucking months. It's getting boring. Boring. So fucking boring and not entertaining. Why? Charlotte comes out, talks a lot of shit, whatever. She says that she's going to give Sasha a rematch next week. And what ends up happening after that is Sasha slaps Charlotte, beats up Dana Brooks. Everybody runs to the back. There's these rumors talking about what's going to happen with Dana Brooks, and if those rumors are true, God help us all. There's rumors saying that Dana Brooks is going to be like a big baby face for the company, and it's going to be bad. It's going to be really bad. Yeah, so next week we're going to get Charlotte versus Sasha for the umpteenth time. Bayley is out of the picture. Like, I would have rather have seen Nia Jax come out here, guys. Straight up. Like, I would have rather have seen Nia Jax get involved here because, like, I don't know. Like, there's no way Sasha's winning at fucking Hell in a Cell. Like, I just don't get it. Like, what do you guys think? Like, what do you guys think this is happening? Why is this happening? Why are we getting Sasha versus, again, like, against Charlotte again? Why? That's the one thing that I'm 100% on board when it comes to SmackDown, because Becky is the champ. She gets Alexa Bliss. Once this little thing is over, I'm assuming they'll bring in somebody else that has like another fresher face, like a Carmella or Naomi or anybody that can be a fresher face to get into this feud. And it's something that we haven't seen that often. That's what I'm looking forward to on SmackDown. But on Raw, they have the best female wrestlers, to me, at the top. Like, there's 3 stars in Bayley, Charlotte, and Sasha Banks. And their matches just keep happening. But they're not adding any kind of story to the matches, and they all feel the same. And that's what's bothering me about it. All right, let's go down to the next one. Hey, look, another Cruiserweight match. So I didn't know who this Tony Nese guy was. I couldn't remember if he was in the Cruiserweight Classic. But before this match, we're from TJ Perkins, which he has an awesome intro now. Like this fucking video game intro, which is fucking amazing. He and Kendrick got in the back, and they got into a little bit. Brian Kendrick is kind of doing heelish things. So what I like is that the only person that's getting like a real story are these 2 guys when it comes to the Cruiserweights, and I like that. But this Tony Nese guy came in and he put on one hell of a match. It was a really good match. Went back and forth for a while. I thoroughly entertained. It was like thoroughly entertaining. I very much was all about it. And the match went on for a good amount of time, a lot of offense, and TJ Perkins ends up winning because, of course, you got to give TJ Perkins a good run, and TJ Perkins shouldn't lose the Cruiserweight title until Survivor Series. You give him, like, that's about 2 to 3 months of him having the belt, and it gives him a good run with it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm hoping for. And I'm hoping that somebody else in this division gets on board. I know that Cedric Alexander has he's getting a big push on NXT right now, so I'm pretty sure that they're not going to be giving him a push, but I would like to see somebody else be added to the mix here because like it'll be a lot of fun. A triple threat match between Perkins, Kendrick, and one other guy. It'd be pretty awesome. All right, what else we got here? Oh yeah, we have Seth Rollins showing up, all beat up. He's not medically cleared. He wants to attack Kevin Owens for some reason, but Mick Foley doesn't want him to. He's upset because of what happened with Stephanie McMahon and Triple H getting into a car together, which is having people very worried because they think the Authority's coming back, which would be a fucking mistake. I thought it would have been more like way more cool if Triple H had gone rogue and he was the one that wanted Kevin Owens and Stephanie wanted like Seth. That would have been awesome, but no, that's not what they're doing. At least that's not what it looks like. In the end, Seth Rollins gets taken to the back because he's not medically cleared, and out comes Enzo and Cass. Why? Because they're Enzo and Cass. They're over with the crowd, and WWE's like, hey, let's put these guys in a fucking match. Not with the Shining Stars, who they've been feuding with for a couple weeks, but with Kevin Owens and Jericho. Makes sense, right? Cool. Let's do it. Oh, it doesn't make sense? Let's do it anyway. Yeah, so this match went on for a while. I honestly zoned the fuck out during this match. I was watching the end of the debate. I zoned the fuck out. Like, I had it on the TV, wasn't paying attention to it, could give two shits about this match because this match meant nothing. Nothing. This match was fucking meant nothing. Didn't make any sense for why they were fighting. There was so much pointlessness of tonight's Raw. And in the end, Owens and Jericho win, and that's it. So you have Enzo and Cass lose when they didn't need to lose because you put them in a situation against Kevin Owens and Jericho. So this run right now that Kevin Owens is on as champ is already boring as fuck to me. Like, they're not doing anything with it. His thing with Seth Rollins, I don't know. They got the fact that they took off this week really to me hurt them. It really hurt it really hurt them to me. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's how I felt about Monday Night Raw. Sorry this was a very sour, upset review, but I just don't know. Was very upset by it. I can't, like, what were the takeaways? Roman and Rusev keep going. Cesaro and Sheamus are a team. The Cruiserweights are still whooping ass, which is a good thing. Sasha and Charlotte are back in another feud. WWE doesn't know what to do with Bayley. That's it, right? Is that it? Am I missing something? What am I missing? The New Day in the club again. The club looks weak as fuck. Like that was Raw. That's what I got from Raw. That's how boring Raw was to me. Like, this is one of the most, and it wasn't like it's one of the worst Raws. It's not one of the worst Raws ever because there was good matches. Just one of the ones that upset me the most because you have Kevin Owens as champ. You have all these situations where you can make good stories and creative is fucking like they're botching the shit out of it, and that upsets me. So that's how I feel about Raw. As always, if you like this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you guys want to talk with me and have some conversations with me, we can. I'm going to end this segment of the show, and I'll be right back. And if you guys want to stick around, you guys can. But I'll be right back in about, I want to say like 30 seconds. That's usually how long my intro or my outro goes for. But like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the deal. Check out the top 10 best Night of Champions matches. Be on the lookout tomorrow for the Night of Champions worst matches, and I'll be back in a little bit. So I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. See you in about 10 seconds, not about like 30 seconds. And if you're watching this live, I'll be right back. See you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Pretty much the show is over, but if you guys want to have some conversations with me, you guys can feel free to ask me anything. I'll be down to if you guys want to talk about anything when it comes to wrestling, the debates, anything at all. But the show's over. That's where I'm going to end it. And this is just me being on here talking random shit. But yeah, I'm so upset about Raw. I'm probably going to be on here for like 10 minutes, maybe a little bit less if nobody really talks. But yeah, what do you guys think? What did you guys think of Raw? Were you guys like hardcore into it? Like I see here that Enzan is upset about the Bailey situation, like me and a lot of people are. The club being wasted is over here as well. Um, like it makes people wonder like who's doing shit for creative. Like who's doing shit for creative, guys? Like if you guys can help me out, like what the fuck's happening? Well, I don't see anybody interacting, so I don't want to, you know. Thanks for watching. If you're still in here, thanks for watching. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this review or this rant, whatever it was. I thoroughly enjoyed talking with you guys, and I'll be back tomorrow to talk SmackDown. And I can guarantee you, SmackDown is gonna be good. I bet. Watch SmackDown be good, guys. Like straight up, watch SmackDown be good. Fucking A. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. All right.